There is a moment in the Bible that unsettles almost everyone who notices it, not because of what Satan does, but because of where he is. The book of Job opens not on earth, but in heaven, a divine gathering, a heavenly meeting. Scripture says the sons of God came to present themselves before the Lord, and shockingly, Satan came with them, not sneaking in, not invading, but appearing. This alone raises a disturbing question. Why would God allow Satan into a heavenly meeting? Why wasn't he cast out immediately? Why was he even invited to speak? The Bible doesn't show Satan as God's equal. It shows him as an accuser, one who can only appear by permission. His presence wasn't power. It was accountability. Satan could not move freely. He had to report. God spoke first. Where have you come from? Not because God lacked knowledge, but because Satan's role was being exposed. Satan answered honestly. He had been roaming the earth, walking back and forth through it, watching, studying, looking for weakness. Then God did something unexpected. He brought up Job. Have you considered my servant Job? God pointed Satan's attention toward a man whose life was upright, faithful, and blameless. This wasn't a setup to destroy Job. It was a revelation of Satan's limits. Satan could see Job, but he could not touch him, and Satan knew it. He accused Job of loving God only because of protection and blessing. Strip it away, he argued, and Job would curse God to his face. This revealed Satan's true role, not a ruler of darkness, but a prosecutor, an accuser who challenges the authenticity of human faith. God allowed the challenge, but with boundaries. You may go this far, no further. Satan did not receive authority. He received permission, limited, controlled, and temporary. Everything he did afterward happened under restriction. Job's life was spared. His soul was untouched. Satan could test, but not destroy. This heavenly meeting reveals something most people miss. Satan does not act independently. He cannot attack without allowance. He cannot cross lines God does not permit. His presence in heaven wasn't victory, it was supervision. And Job was not the only one. Zechariah describes Satan standing before God, accusing the high priest Joshua. Again, Satan speaks, and again, God overrules him. The Lord rebuke you, God says, reminding Satan that accusation does not equal authority. Even Jesus confirmed this pattern. He told Peter, Satan has asked to sift you like wheat. Asked, requested, not commanded. And even then, Jesus made it clear that Satan's reach would be limited. So why does God allow this? Because faith that has never been tested has never been proven. Because love that survives pressure reveals truth. And because Satan's accusations ultimately expose the strength of those who remain faithful. Job lost everything except God. And in the end, Job learned something deeper than comfort. He learned that heaven is not chaotic, it is ordered. Even rebellion operates under restraint. The most terrifying truth isn't that Satan attends heavenly meetings. It's that even there, he answers to God